Caitlin Clark makes brutal gesture in heated exchange with former teammate as Fever suffer setback. There's evidently no love lost between DeWanna Bonner and the Indiana Fever. Bonner, who left the Fever after just 9 games earlier this season, welcomed her old team to her new home in Phoenix on Monday, and there was no shortage of drama. The game itself was excruciatingly tight. The Mercury dominated the Fever in the second quarter to take a 54-39 lead heading into halftime, only for Indy to put up a late comeback. However, that comeback could only see them cut the lead to 6 points by the end, as Phoenix claimed their 5th straight victory. DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark clash in Fever Mercury matchup. Despite the thrilling climax, headlines were dominated by a moment between Bonner and Clark. The pair jawed at each other after Lexi Hall was called for a foul. Clark was furious at the call, and as Bonner slowly walked back to her bench and past the injured Fever guard, they exchanged words. The 23-year-old even did a waving gesture towards Bonner as if to get her to go away, while the veteran kept looking back at Clark and appeared to say some words. Fans online reacted to the viral footage of the incident, remarking that despite Clark missing her 19th straight game with injury, she is still very much the thick of the action. Shoo, shoo, she waved off her like that. One fan posted on X. Never seen Clark so angry, and she's wearing street clothes, another said. How does Clark still get highlights while on the bench? Another fan added. Bonner, 38, was waived, at her request, by Indiana back in June after she missed a series of games due to personal reasons. The two-time WNBA champion said in a statement at the time that the fit between her and the Fever did not work out. Despite our shared goals and excitement heading into the season, I felt the fit did not work out, Bonner said in a news release. I appreciate the organization's willingness to grant my request to move on, particularly at this point in my career. It marked the end of a relationship that lasted just 9 games after many thought Bonner would help the Fever win a championship. Bonner then returned to Phoenix, a franchise she spent 10 years with between 2009 and 2019 and won 2 championships with. Her Fever exit left a bad taste in the mouths of Indy fans, and every time her old side and Phoenix have played since, there's been tension. When Bonner returned to Indiana with the Mercury on July 30th, she was heavily booed both when she checked into the game and when she touched the ball. Popular Fever forward Sophie Cunningham criticized the way Bonner had left the franchise in June. I want her to end her career and be happy, but I also think it's okay to be professional about it, Cunningham said on her podcast, Show Me Something. Send a text to your teammates, send a text like, Hey, love you guys, or you don't even have to say, Love you guys. Say, sorry this didn't work out, good luck. There's a way to handle that, I think. The Fever are now 21-20, falling back down to the 8th and final playoff spot in the WNBA standings. They have 3 games left in the regular season. The Mercury are 26-14 this season, good enough for the 4th seed with the postseason looming.